Hello guys, welcome back. New movie up. I got some requests on some Sunray variations that I have been posting on Instagram earlier, and today we're gonna tie one. Actually, I didn't catch any fish on it last year, but a couple of friends of mine that lives up in Orkla in Norway, they caught a lot on it, and yeah, they use this fly a lot. So I probably didn't give it enough time, so we're gonna see, and I hope you guys can tie it up and try it. I actually tied this fly on two different tubes. One is on just a normal clear plastic tube, and the other one is a tube from Vineyard. It's they're called cobber tubes in different sizes, so you can choose the size that fits your fishing situation. It's a Sunray variation with an orange underwing and some different colors in the hackle, and not in the hackle but in the wing. I actually got hold of this nice monkey cape recently. This is a Colobus monkey. So it's really exclusive and it's really good, and it makes really nice sunrays. So as you can see, it's pretty much perfect. It's a big cape. It's a 9 x 26.5 centimeters. So it's a big cape. I'm gonna use this one for the wing. The underwing will be here. You can choose some different materials. Use whatever you prefer as an underwing, but today we're going to use a good quality fox. This is from Tellis, I think. It's a real orange, nice color. You could also use the orange polar bear if you want to. I use that often as well, but I think this one makes it a bit slimmer. So and also the polar bear is more expensive, and but it's way stronger than the fox. So polar bear is the preference, but today I'm going to tie it with this because this is what most people have at their homes. We're going to have a black tying thread, and the body material in this fly. This is actually something I got from a local fly shop. I haven't seen it anywhere else, but it's just a normal copper holo braid, but it's from Cascade Crest Tools in the US. It says, here you can see it, it's this one. So Cascade Crest Tools, I don't know. They sell it in my local fly shop, and I bought a bunch of them just for this fly and some other flies that has a copper body. So so as you probably figure out yet, this fly is meant for rivers that orange and black is a good combination in, like the Orkla River, Gaula, etc. Mostly rivers that are has a humus colored bottom, so that the color water will be a bit darker than the light rivers like the Bayern, Lardal, etc. Where we use other flies. As the cheeks, I use jungle cock as well, but I'm gonna use this is normal jungle cock, but it's painted orange. So we're gonna have some orange cheeks, and as the flash, I'm using show you here. This is a flashaboo, the original flashaboo. It's a holo, like a holographic flashaboo in copper. So it's really nice. I use this on all my flies that has copper flash in it. This is my #1 flash for copper. And that's probably it, I guess. So let's get into it and start, and hook me up with a comment below what you think. And I also want to talk to you guys about what flies do you want me to make. Please comment it, send me a private message on Instagram or on my YouTube channel. Because I have maybe 100 patterns I can make, maybe 200, and I'm actually out of ideas what you guys would like to see, because now we went through a series of different Sunray variations. I made the Remu, I made the Sunray. We're gonna make this one today. I only call it the copper Sunray. And we also made a different series of the flies with the Stanton tubes. I can make pot bellies. I can make big June flies on tubes with body hackle, etc. We can make Francis's. French and Schneldas. Yeah, so I would like to have a feedback on what you guys want to see, or just ask me about the situation, fishing situation that you're in, and I can try to come up with something that I usually use or I know I prefer to use. So yeah, that's what I want from you guys. So yeah, keep up with all the extreme good follows and all the nice comments, and I really appreciate that, and that's what keeps me going here. So yeah, let's roll. Okay, so we start off by using the lighter to make the butt at the clear tube. Fasten in the tube like that. Take the black tying thread. I always make a little space in front here to leave a space for the head, etc. Okay, like that. Now we're using the copper braid. So measure up a length that you think is okay. Tie in the material. And then you go forward to the place you started. Now I always use some super glue on these ones. Like that. Okay. And on this fly, for some reason, I go like over the I tie it over the last part for every turn I make. So new wrap, and you connect it to the last wrap. So you will have like a riddle, like a yeah, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, it's getting really nice when you do it like this. You get a nice shape of it. I think it makes it stronger as well. So tight wraps, you want to have this really tight. As you probably can see now, I actually made jackpot here with the length of the fibers. So trim off the waist part here, like that. Go forward, and then start at the back again. Like that. Okay, there we have the body. It's a nice body, so yeah. Now we're gonna tie in the underwing. So we're going for the orange fox. On this fly you want it to be really slim and nice, so don't use too much materials here. This quality of the fox is really good as well, so we don't get it like really bulky, etc. As you can see, it's a really nice quality on the fox. So on this tube I want it to be like, yeah, maybe twice of the length of the tube, as you can see. Like there. You can also make it a bit shorter, but I want the orange to be swimming with the monkey at the back. Cut off that one. Take some varnish, leave on there, so it will go down to the material, like that. Okay. Now we're going to do the monkey. So I cut off a piece. This is a material you don't want to waste a lot of, so take out the piece that's not too big or not too small. You want to have a size that fits the fly you're going to tie, so you don't waste this material because it's expensive, it's rare, and it's yeah, it's not that cool to waste it. So here I got a little bunch. So I try to cut it all the way down to the skin. I just pull out fibers from the underwool. It's not that much underwool on the monkey though, but on this piece it was some. Okay, so there you go. As you can see, this is a really nice shape of the. Look how nice the taper is. It's a really huge hair and it's going slowly down, and it's almost perfect for sunray flies. Okay. On this fly, what I first do is I measure. Okay, this is the length I want. About this, maybe 3 centimeters longer than the orange. Then the wing is about 8 to 10 centimeters, I guess, maybe 8. So what I do is I measure it like this, and I pinch here, and I cut off this little tap. Like that. Then I spit on it to make it wet. Then all the fibers connect, and the volume of the tying process will be smaller, so it will be way easier to tie it in. Like that. And you also, the thread will not rip off that easily. I mean, like, slide down. As you can see now, that's 2 easy wraps, and it's there. Sorry, that's probably my girlfriend that's nagging for something. Now I tie this in perfectly on the top. How we can do this is just go around and just adjust it a bit if you want it to be. Yeah, I think that's perfect actually, like that, as you can see. And for some reason, when you tie a sunray shadow with like not only sunray, but when you're using goat, monkey, etc., it's not the same material as temple dog. That will be or fox that fastens pretty nice with only the thread and some varnish. So what I do is I take some super glue on the thread like that, not much, but just connect it at the end of the place you tied in the monkey. So now I will have no problem with the monkey sliding down over the orange underwing on both sides. It's completely stuck now. And you can try to trim off if you have any small extra fibers out there. Like that. Okay? This is a really nice fly. Like I haven't seen this pattern before, so I can actually claim that it's mine though, but probably somehow made a similar one, but I have never seen it, and this was something I came up with last year, and it actually worked pretty well. So cut off 2 pieces of the holo flash, and as I told you earlier, okay, listen up. here when we have two pieces like this, you don't want them to be the same length. Separate them by maybe an inch or two, and then so they don't connect to each other when they're wet and stay like one bulk. You want them to, that's why you use two, right? To have two flashes and not one. Like that. Tighten on the top. It's almost the same length of the wing. If it's like a couple of millimeters longer, doesn't matter. Cut off the waist in front. Tie it in like this. Now I would just add some, I was about to add some head cement, but that's too early. Orange jungle cock. Pick out two slim, long feathers. You don't want them to be too big, because that's not the point of this. This is just a trigger. So yeah, there we go. I do the same as in my other videos. I just spit on them and yeah, I make them, I bend them like this. And then you have this nice little shape on them. So tie it in. They can be a bit longer than normal, that's no problem. Like that. Couple of reps. And then the other side. Bend it. Then tie it in. I always look from the top on down on the fly to see if I am at the same length. Okay, like that. Perfect. Now I take my scalpel. You should always have a scalpel when you tie flies. Trim off the feathers. Be careful so we don't cut off everything here. You hear a little small little sound when you hit the feather stem. And now I put on some super glue again on the thread. I tie it all the way into where I fastened the jungle cock, and I go back. Now the jungle cock is completely safe. The only way it can disappear now, or if it breaks, and that shit happens sometimes, but usually you don't break them. But it's so annoying if you fish with a fly that the materials are falling off because of the bad tying. So yeah, this is what I do. So there we go. Now I just wrap it up a bit, make the head a bit bigger, like that. I see that there are a little piece of jungle cock left and some flesh. Trim that off. This is just the OCD that kicks in, I guess. That will probably fell off anyways, and the salmon doesn't care, so yeah. Give it a couple of whip finishes, either with your hand or with your whip finish tool, like that. Okay. What I do now is head cement. Oh, on this fly I really want the head to glow nice, to have a little flash, like a little flashy head with the head cement, and it also goes down to the monkey and gets into the all the feathers there and all the fibers. So you will have a nice little secured fly, as we always talk about. For me, the quality of the fly is the most important thing. That it fishes good, that it swims good, and that you doesn't have any trouble with like two fish and then the fly is completely destroyed. Now I don't touch this head before maybe 24 hours. I let it dry completely. Then I do another layer of head cement or the varnish though. This is the, I use the Spirit River. This is actually another varnish. I'll just fill this one up, but this is the one I usually use though. So they were out of it in the shop I buy them, so I had some extra stuff laying around, and yeah, I used that one. So, well, thanks for watching, guys. And this is a fly you can fish pretty fast. You can make it. This is the size that was really good in July, August last year. I think it's maybe a bit small if the river is too big. Might work though, try it. As I said, I haven't caught any fish on it yet, but my friends did, so they were my test pilots on this fly. Yeah, so give it a try, hook me up with a comment below, and as the small little YouTubers say these days, like and subscribe. Have a nice evening.